Money Out of Thin Air, The Path to Hyperinflation by Ebln Dmcc. The world is going through an unprecedented economic crisis triggered in response to the global pandemic. But hidden in the shadows is an even bigger economic problem, a problem that has not been seen in the Western world for over 100 years and has caused the downward spiral of some of the most powerful economies in history, and it's a problem that most people won't know about. At the end of World War I, Germany was forced to pay substantial reparations to the Allies. However, with massive debts of their own from the war, economic and political upheaval at home, they struggled to pay. This sent the value of the German mark plummeting over the following years and threw the middle class into poverty. At first, people will be happy they are able to pay their bills, their mortgages, and get basic essentials from the grocery store. But eventually, too much money ends up chasing a limited number of available goods. Confidence in the currency collapses, and more money is required to exchange for a single item. For example, a loaf of bread went from 0.5 marks to over 200 billion marks. This was the case for all goods of scarce quantity, including gold and silver. Believe it or not, as the value of the currency collapsed, the price of gold rose from 170 Deutschmarks in 1919 to 87 trillion Deutschmarks by the end of 1923. That's an increase of 51.1 trillion%. Silver prices rose from 12 Deutschmarks in 1919 to over 543 trillion 750 million Deutschmarks by the end of 1923. An increase of 4.5 trillion%. Now fast forward to today. Like many countries around the world, we are facing a crisis in which the government has been printing billions of pounds in order to combat the effects of the pandemic lockdowns and cover millions of people's wages. It's impossible to say if we are headed for hyperinflation at this stage, but this huge increase in monetary supply will nonetheless lead to higher inflation, or worse in the coming years. Either way, more money is being printed. Traditional safe havens like gold and silver will likely be heading much higher. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel. Additionally, follow us on Twitter or Instagram and register for your free research account at www.eblndmcc.com.